How to shop on TEMU from New Zealand. The first thing I recommend is to shop directly from the app, because you'll find many more deals and products there. That's why I've left the link in the description so you can download the app, along with a 40% discount code and a link to a section for completely free gifts from TEMU to see if you can snag a freebie without having to pay. Now, this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do it through the website, but as I mentioned, it's better to do it from the app on your phone. Begin this tutorial. Go to the top right, where the flag appears. We are going to click on where it says change country or region, and you need to make sure that you've selected it here. New Zealand, you just click on it, it loads up, and here you can choose the language in case more options pop up. And then, well, directly the currency that we have available. Now let's go back to the start and continue with this tutorial. The first thing we need to be able to shop within TEMU. It's knowing the types of prices that exist. For example, the first one we have is the orange price. What this means is that here, as you can see, it will have a limited price. That is to say, this price will be available for 20 days, 13 hours, 15 minutes. This product has been on offer for quite some time, so there is no problem. But when, for example, this offer expires in 5 minutes, it means that this price is going to change, and when it changes, it turns black, as we see here. And when it turns black, it means that it completely loses any offer it had before. That's why we see that some products have the price in orange and others have the price in black. Now, once you choose the product, let's have a look at something. And it's based on the product you choose. It has different variations. For example, in this case, we have the black color and the matte black color. What this means is that, as you can see, something has changed. The black color has one price and then the matte black color has another price that it is usually higher, so this applies to different products, be they technological products. I mean, clothing, directly. Because what's going to happen is that if, for example, there's a product, a t-shirt or whatever that comes in different colors, sometimes there are colors that are more expensive than others. And, in the case of tech products, it might be that sometimes a variation comes with some extra accessories. This is important because when you are browsing here on the home page, you will see that there are products that appear at a price, for example, this one. And when you go in, if you see that it has different colors, the price may be different, so it may be shown here at 10 with 92 for this case. But then, when you go in, if we change the color, notice that the price can change. The next thing we must keep in mind when purchasing within the theme is that if I, for example, choose this option, I first have to read the title of the product correctly. Read it carefully to make sure it's what I need, and then I'm going to move down here at the bottom where the reviews are, and here you can read the reviews from people who have already bought this product. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to come here where it says see all reviews. And here you are going to go straight to where it says photos and videos, and you'll be able to see people who have already bought this product. For example, if it is a piece of clothing in different sizes and some show how this product fits. Let's say they are trying it on, and this way you can see how it looks in real life. I say this because when you see the photos of the main product, they may put the photos that look the best, and it is seen in greater detail and in a better way. But the photos we are going to have in the reviews look more realistic. And this way, you'll really know how that product looks in real life and if you can give it a go. Now, the next thing is that this is also important because here we'll see how the people who bought this specific product got on. And here we can see that many have 5 stars, and if we look here, we have 10,840 reviews with a rating of 4.7 stars. This means that 10,840 people, or even more, have already bought it, but not everyone leaves a review. And the important thing here is that there should be at least 100 reviews, and here it should be at least 4 stars. If we look for other products, like this one, check it out. It indeed has 5 stars, which means it's a really good product. But the downside is that only 2 people have reviewed this product. So we can't be too sure if it's a good product or not. Because obviously, with very few reviews, it's really easy to have a good rating. Whereas here, since there are so many reviews, we can see that it's definitely a really good product. Because even though a lot of people have it, it has a really good rating. It's 4.7, Once we are sure about the product with the photos and reviews, we can scroll down to the product description, which is right here. This is where the name of the store selling the product will be. Also, more information will appear here that isn't shown above, like videos, the product name, and if it's a tech product, we can copy the reference and look for review videos on TikTok or YouTube or any social media. Look, we found more information about this product. Then, once we understand what we are buying, we can choose the specific product, the specific color, for example, this red one. If it's clothing, you select the size, like this one here, and then you just click Add to Cart. Sometimes, there will be a price limit, meaning it will tell you that you can't buy a very cheap product. So what you need to do is buy several products to meet a minimum purchase. And this will depend on each country. So you need to check what the minimum is for your specific country by clicking here to see everything in your cart, and it will show you what the minimum is. For this occasion, I'm going to remove what we just added and go to the cart, and it shows me that I need to spend at least 10. But depending on the country you're in, you'll see a different amount of money. But before we head over there and finish the purchase, I'm going to add this back to the cart. Let's scroll down here, because to get the free shipping that shows up here in most countries, we need to meet that minimum for shipping. In this case it is 10, but in other places it will be different. Then we have the next thing, and that is that TEMU has regulations regarding the issue of order returns and all that. For that, you are going to click here where it says why choose TEMU, and you are going to read all of this in detail so that you know what happens if your product does not arrive, what happens if your product arrives damaged, because if it arrives damaged you have to make a claim and they may or may not give you your money back. But for that you must take all of this into account, for example, all the warranty regulations. Then we have time to return it, but up to 90 days, that is, if we take more than 90 days to return the product, they will assume that we are already satisfied with it and that we will not be able to generate any returns, and then they explain to us the whole issue of the reviews and all this in terms of privacy security, the whole issue of free shipping and free returns. Now we are going to come back here once we have the product. We are going to go now to the cart and look that it already lets me buy here. Here I am going to leave you a coupon on the screen so that you can apply the 40% discount. Anyway, in the description I am leaving you a link so that you can buy or go to the free gifts section completely free within TEMU that you can send it for free to your home. Now once you are here in the section on the left, you have to add your address, and once you add it, simply leave it loaded there and that's it, and add a phone number, because sometimes the delivery people may not find your address and have to call you, and well, once you have it, the products appear, the payment methods appear, which depending on your country may be different, and once you have it, here on the right, as I told you, you insert the coupon and then you simply hit apply, and here you will see the coupon applied with a discount, and then here you simply hit send order. But before going there you can see everything that appears here depending on where you are located. It may be that they give you a refund for late delivery. That is, if it does not arrive on a specific date, then that means they will give you a credit back. This credit can only be used within TEMU for making other purchases on TEMU.